have 20%, 30%, 40%. This is your goal right here. Okay, so let's read the goals. They are as follows. Hey, Drew, stay with me. Use mathematical models. Okay, I'm going to ask you this. What's a model? Oh, you guys. Yes. Hey, guys, a model is an equation / formula. Okay, so in math, if I say formula or equation, I'm also saying model. So use the model to come up with the answer. To solve business-related problems, okay? Use mathematical models to solve what? Markup. And that's today, by the way. This is today. Distance problems, simple interest problems, those come later this week, okay? Use the formulas to solve application problems, that's later this week. This is us. Today, we go here. Today, we go here. All right, ready? Here we go. What? Okay. Here we go. A markup. Now, I'm going to read it to you slow. I'll pick out the words for you. The markup on a consumer item, a coat, is the difference. What's this mean?
Division.
No. Subtraction. Okay. Okay. So if you want to know the markup is simply subtraction. Okay, between the cost the retailer pays for an item and the price at which the retailer sells. So basically, it's what you pay, the cost, and what you sell it at. That's the markup. A verbal model for this is right here. So whatever you sell it for. Guys, what did I sell the coat for?
80.
No, I did not.
120.
Okay, now watch what happens. I sell it for 120. That's the selling price. Where'd that come from? I bought the coat. What was my cost? 80 bucks. Okay, then there's something called the markup. And this is what you're going to find today. You're going to go find the markup. Well, I know you already know it. It's what?
40.
It's 40. How do you solve it? Don't you just subtract 80 on both sides? So the markup is what? 40 bucks. Okay, there it is. So how do you find the markup price? You take the selling price, you basically subtract the cost, and you get the markup. That's it. Okay? But that's not the goal. The goal today is this. It's right here. The markup is the product. What does this mean? Product. Multiplication. So the markup is the product of the markup rate and the cost. Okay? So here's what happens. You take the markup rate. Now, the word rate means what? Percent. And you take it times the what? The cost. And you get the what? The markup. Okay. Okay, so let's just do it. Let's do it right now for the coat. I just mentioned the coat, didn't I? Okay, anybody know the cost of the coat? 80 bucks. Stay with me because what I do is everything right now. $80 for the coat. Okay, we're going to mark it up. How much are we going to mark it up? We don't know. We're going to call it R for the markup rate. So that percentage times that will get me the markup. What was the markup?
40.
We marked it up $40. Okay. So what's the markup rate? 20 divided by what?
40.
No.
80.
Wow.
80s are out. 40 divided by 80 is?
50.
Isn't that 0.5?
Yeah.
Okay, 0.5. But now here's the problem. Every time you get an answer today, it is the markup rate, and the rate is a what?
Percentage.
Okay, and I've always told you when you solve equations, you get the decimal version of the answer. So what's the percent?
50.
Always move it 2 to the right. It'd be what?
50.
50% markup what? Rate.
Mr. Payton.
Yeah. Yep, go ahead. Are you okay with that, guys?
Yes.
You know what? I think we will.
Okay, now that was a made-up problem. I'm talking to you as though you're a Shields manager at the, let's say the winter department where you're selling coats and mittens and gloves and hats, okay? But that is a very common thing that they do if you're a manager. You have to mark it up. If you don't mark it up, you don't make money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go. This is where we start.
Wait.
Sorry, what, Drew?
You don't want to work too much over.
True. There's a fine line, right?
Wait, Mr. Payton, can you go back
Yep.
to like the first thing how we got the 40, so forgot to write it down.
Yep, right here. Yep. Now you guys, the formulas I gave you are going to be on the next slide. And here's the deal. I'm going to put number 1 by the first formula and 2 by the second, and that's the order we go in. So first use this, second use this, okay? So here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, use this formula. Number 2, okay? Here we go. When you read a story problem, please pick it apart. The clothing store sells a pair of jeans for what?
$42.
So what is this?
$42.
What is
Off
this?
price.
Selling.
Oh, sell.
Sell. That's the sell. Look up here. There's only a couple words it could be. It's the what?
Selling.
It's the selling price. So I'm going to do this. If they're going to tell me information, I'm going to go like this. What's my selling price? $42. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay, keep reading though. The cost. Okay, look. The cost is what? $16.80. Now, so if they tell me that, I will write it down. Cost is $16.80. Okay. Now, you guys, you have to you can't just say a number. You got to think about the number. This is you. You are the manager. You bought the jeans for $16.80. Then you sold it for $42. Is that a little markup or is that a big markup?
Big
It's a big markup. Is it going to be like 2% markup? No. Guys, if you double that price, $16.80, you double it to about $33, that is 100% markup. This is way over 100% markup, okay? All right, ready? What is the markup rate?
We don't know.
Okay, watch this. This is all you got to do. Start with this equation. Selling price equals,
42
okay, 42 equals the cost,
1680.
$16.80. Plus what? Markup. Okay. Well, the markup is just a number like $2, $5, $10. Okay. Okay. Stop down here. Okay. So now the question becomes, what did I mark the jeans up by? Well, solve it. Minus 1680 minus 1680. Your markup is a number. How much money did you mark it up? $25 and what? 20 cents. So you bought them for 16, but you marked it up 25 and some. That's a huge markup. Okay? All right. Now, here we go. Am I done? Did I answer the question? What's the markup rate? No, I did not
Move
answer
it
the
to
question.
the right.
Okay, I gotta go to the next equation, don't I? Okay, there's the next equation. So here I go. The markup rate, right here. I'm gonna call it R equals the markup. What was the markup? 25.20. Okay, now, hang on. What's the cost? $16.80. So guys, if you go into the second equation, you're going to get the markup rate by putting the numbers in. Solve for R. What do?
You
By 1680. 1680, right?
Bye.
Okay. And you're getting R equal what?
1.5.
Okay. So is the answer 1.5%?
No.
No. It's going to be move it over once, twice. Yeah, your markup rate, hang on, I'll write this out. Markup rate is 100 and 50%. So,
You always move it twice.
yes, you do. Do you think that's true? Do you think they do that to jeans?
Yes.
Sure, jeans are pretty cool color.
Yeah.
You know, jeans are ridiculously priced. I've seen jeans for cost $100. I will guarantee you this: whoever sells it to you for $100 bought them for less than 40 or 30. They probably bought them for $25. And they put $100 on it, and that's 400% markup. And do you think people buy it?
Because they look cool.
Yeah, they buy it.
But
Jeans are huge. They are basically. No, you can make a lot of money off of jeans. Now, so why can't, just curious. So why can Menards,
Oh yeah,
why can you go to Menards and buy jeans for like 20,
because we
25?
save big money
They
there.
Here's the deal. There are people that they know they can buy jeans at Menards for like $20. So the markup on that is probably not high, but if you walk into the store, look at this. Here I go, I'm gonna walk in, grab some jeans. I grab the jeans, and I keep walking, and I look at the shelf and I go, oh, I need some wrenches. Oh, and I need a skill saw.
Yeah,
And I need this, and I need this, and I need this. And then I go, wow, I came in here for jeans and I'm walking out with 6 items. Did they do their job?
Yes.
Yes. They maybe took a hit on jeans, Menards. But they get you in the store, and once you get in the store, you start doing this.
Mr. Painter, that's what I call the Menards way.
Is that the Menards way?
Yeah.
Don't you work there?
Yeah.
Are you a Menards guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody.
Hey,
You got
guys.
fired one time though.
I've never been.
Do another one.
Yeah.
Do another one. Go.
Never been fired. I've only had
You're on your own. Try it. Okay, you guys, you're on your own means do it. Don't sit there and wish me to do it.
Haven't you like not dying in the bathroom? I'm scared.
Yeah, I hope Tony's okay.
Okay, you guys, stop
We
talking.
all should just check up on the guy.
See if you can do it. Don't sit there and wait for me, because if you wait for me, I do your work, you don't get any smarter.
I agree.
You are now the manager of the fishing department. You go out and you buy this fishing rod, you sell it to the public, and you want to make money for Shields, because you're the manager. Okay, you ready? This 70 stood for what? Yep, look right here, guys. Selling price of the fishing rod is 70. You should put this right there. I'm going to sell it at that price. This number, $20. Is that what he bought it for? No. Yeah. It says right here, mark up. Look at these words. The markup is $20. So you got to understand what you're looking at. Markup. Okay. Look at the first equation. You've got the selling price. You've got the markup price. You just don't have what? Okay, it says right here, can you find the store's cost? And that's really the first question. So you put it in. Here we go. 70 goes in for what? Selling price. Cost is what?
C,
Markup is what?
20.
And it's not like you needed a formula to figure this out. I think most of you could have came up with the answer by yourself. Minus 20 on both sides is what?
50.
So you, as the manager, you paid what?
$50
No,
$50 for the
ish.
fishing rod, okay? Everybody got that?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we got.
Now, the next part says, and go find this one, the markup rate. So did you mark the fishing rod up 12%, 18%, what? Here we go. Come on over here. The markup was what?
Markup was, the markup is 70.
No, you guys.
It's 50.
Sorry, it's
The
20.
markup is what you mark the fishing rod.
20.
Markup, $20.
Oh, really? No.
Okay. The markup rate. Well,
And
you took a percentage, because remember, that's just a percentage of what? The original cost of the
70.
fishing rod.
50.
The original cost.
70.
I put in
Oh,
50.
what?
Okay. You guys, it says right here, the cost, you, as a manager, paid 50. That goes here. You marked it up by taking a percentage of 50, and what was your markup? $20. So the question becomes, what percent did you mark it up? Divide both sides by what?
50.
50.
0.4.
Okay, 50.
So your answer is 40.
R equals
0.4.
0.4, or what?
40. Are you okay?
Markup, right?
Whoa.
There you go. Yes or no?
Yes.
I'll play with it.
Okay, so today's goal is simple. You have to find this. It's called the markup rate. It's right here. It's 40%. That's it. Now, there's one other goal. The other goal is, what if I have too much stuff on my shelf? I got to get rid of it. So I got to come up with a discount. And you know, a discount means you take off money, but what percent? What discount rate did you take off? 12%, 22%? What did you take off?
It's like the same thing on resident ad. It's tracked.
Here we go.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You listening?
Wait, you're recording this, right?
The model for discount is similar for that of markup. So it's going to be almost the same thing, except we are going down in price, okay? The discount is the product. So if you want the discount, it's basically the product. What does product mean?
Multiple times.
Multiply. Okay, so we're going to multiply the discount rate and the original price. So it's this times this. And here it comes. It says right here, the discount is going to equal the discount rate times the original price. Okay, here's the problem with this. I did this backwards on you. I'm very sorry. I wish I wouldn't have. Put a number 1 here, because this is the first equation you're going to deal with. Put a 2 here. So you'll work with this equation first, then you'll work with this equation second. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, because I know that you have them upside down, but do it the right way. So it's pretty much the exact same thing, only rather than add, subtract.
Yes, but it's, yeah, because it's a discount. Okay, everybody ready? All right, I put the formulas here again. Brandon, stay with me.
Sorry.
Put a 1 here. Put a 2 here. Here we go. A DVD player is marked down from its own.
What's that?
Slowing me down, guys. Quit talking when I talk. A DVD player is marked down from its original price of $90. So here they give you $90. I need to know what that is.
That's the original
It says right here, yeah, original price of $90. So you know what I do right off the bat? I just say original price of the DVD is $90, right? So you walk in the store, it says 90. Okay, I guess I pay 90. But wait a minute. It's marked down. Oh, it's marked down to a sale price of what?
63. That's the
63.
discount.
So no, hang on. That's the what?
Sale price.
Sale price. Okay. Sale price of $63. Okay. Now, are you looking?
Yes.
Look what they gave you. They gave you sale price. It's right there. They gave you original price. It's right here. What you don't know is the,
Discount.
and you might. Do you know how much money you got off?
Yeah.
What?
Like 27.
Isn't it 27?
Yeah.
But hang on. I'm not going to say it's 27. I'm actually going to show you the work. Okay, here we go.
That makes sense.
Sale price is what?
63.
Original price.
90.
Take off the discount. Call it D for discount. Okay, solve that equation. How do you solve?
Minus 90.
Minus 90. Okay, minus 90.
90.
The only problem here is this. You're going to get negative 27 equals,
D.
not D,
Negative.
negative D. Okay? Now, if you get negative D and you want it to be positive D,
You just divide.
don't you just take the negative 1 in front and divide by what?
One.
Negative 1. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
And you get positive D, which is the discount of what? Yeah. You know, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to do something I already knew the answer to. But this is the work that will get you the discount. Now, did I use equation 1? I think I just did. I used equation 1 to find this discount. But that's not what they wanted. They want the discount what? Rate. Now, rate means percent. I want to know, did I get 27% off, 52% off? What did I get off? Okay, well, let's go back up here. Right there. Okay, I'll go back. Here we go. Slide on over. What is the
27.
discount? 27? Okay. What is the discount rate?
Don't know.
We don't know. We're going to call it what? R. What is the original
90.
price? $90 for the DVD. It's originally 90. I'm going to take off 27. What percent off did I get? Divide by what? 90, 90. R is equal to what?
0.3. So it'd be 30.
0.3. Hang on. So it is what?
30.
30% is the what?
Rate.
Discount
Rate.
rate.
Wait, did you divide that 90 by 90?
I did. 27 divided by 90 is.
Why don't you do like 90?
No, like the R times 90 divided that by 90?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
How come you don't like do like 90 hours?
How come I don't do what?
Like 90 hours.
I can do 90R. It's just the way the formula is written. I mean, I suppose you could say original price first, discount later. Then it'd be 90R. But Jacob, write 90R if that's what you want, because that's right.
I'm glad you're teaching us about
Okay.
this for the real world.
This is the real world, right?
Like, this is preparing us.
Right. Well, some of you will be managers. And you will be.
I will.
I'll walk into a store and you'll be a manager in about 10 years.
Let me
Boom. Do it.
Is the manager.
The crazy guy to complain
That's what the manager.
Do it. That's you. Find the discount rate. Right here. Oh, and this.
What?
There's two things to find. Go. Try not to talk to your neighbor. Just do it yourself. It's the same problem. Just about.
This is the equation. We
What?
flipped our column.
I have a
Yep.
question.
I did this. Look. I said first do this one. Do this equation. Then do this equation. Okay.
Oh,
Just-
no, I'm talking about like the problem itself. I feel like you flip-flopped the way we were supposed to.
You got to read it. You got to write down things. Yeah, hang on once. Oh, messed that up.
Get it? Oh no.
Look at the equation. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but I said start here. I messed this up. Start here. Then you'll end up here. Because
Pardon the interruption, I want to go over a few announcements today
Listen.
for freshmen and the logistics for how the war conference is going to run. Just another reminder that all ninth graders are going to be eating the first lunch today. Once again, all ninth graders will eat first lunch. You normally do not eat lunch in the lunchroom as a ninth grader. I still need to report to the lunchroom today because that's how we're going to identify the logistics. And so you can identify the breakout session that you need to go to. So again, all ninth graders eat first lunch, but should report to the lunchroom. After lunch is over, we're going to break you out into different rooms. So here's where you need to pay attention, and I'm going to go over this again in the lunchroom, but please pay attention right now also. If your last name starts with A through Brule, once again, A through Brule, you're going to report in the commons. After you're done eating, you'll stay in the commons. You'll go near the salad bar, and that is where you will find out where your breakout sessions are. After you've eaten lunch, if your last name is Brower to Eichenberger, you will also stay in the commons. You'll be near the start of the lunch line, and that is where you will identify the breakout sessions. So once again, this is for after you have eaten lunch. If your last name is LD to Gallegos, you're going to stay in the commons again. You're going to be near the pop machines, and that's where you'll get your breakout sessions. If your last name is Gardner to Hodgson, you're also going to stay in the commons. Hoffman to Kanavi will go to room 158 after lunch. Knudsen to Marston will go to 159 after lunch. Bay to Peterson will go to room 160. Philippe to Relax, room 166. Slaminsky to Vasquez, 167. And Vondal through the rest of the alphabet will be the entrance of the theater. Once again, we will go through all of those again during lunch, so freshmen, please report to the lunchroom at the end of this period. So all ninth graders are going to eat first lunch. Then we will go through and send you to your classroom so you can get to your sessions of where you are attending. And then we will start the war conference promptly at
What?
That's right. I wouldn't really leave it at
What?
30 or 31.
I didn't send it.
Seven tells me.
You know, I
I
think,
have bad hearing, Cameron.
I think it's
Yep,
great.
yep. Okay, here we go.
What?
Okay, you guys, this is how you're successful on your homework. You have to watch these problems because the homework's the same thing. So here I go, I read this thing, it says a polo shirt sold for what? On what? Sale. Well look, which one did they give you?
Sale price.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Okay, 18 equals. Okay, it was discounted how much? $8. Okay, well, where does that go?
Back.
Right back here. Okay,
Ouch.
find the what?
Original price.
Okay, now, obviously, this is the original price.
Okay, if you just put B.
Okay, you can put X or Y or whatever. I'll put original. Now, guys, solve that equation for the original price. How do you solve it?
Minus plus 8.
So to me, the original price is what?
Oh.
Okay, now, if you have a question, now's the time to say something. Nobody? Okay. Then it says find the discount rate. And guess what? The discount rate is always going to be the goal. So slide on over here. Let's do it. What was the discount? Okay, guys, the discount is right here. It's 8. Okay? The goal is to find the discount rate. Call it what? R. It's a percentage times the
26.
original price. What's the original price?
26.
Yeah, that's what you found. 26. Okay? Do your division by what?
26.
26.
Get a U decimal.
Okay, and you get, here's what you get. The interest rate, not the interest, sorry. The discount rate will be 0.3076.
6.
Okay. Now, this is where people go a little strange on me. They don't know what to do here. Remember, it's just move it over once, twice. So to me, we're gonna round this answer. The discount rate is 30.8. You wanna say 7 or 8?
7.
I put seven.
But look,
Oh, 8.
the 6 tells me to do what?
Round
Round up. I go there. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. That's as close as I'm gonna get. Now, some people said 30%, some people said 31%. Which one's right? 31 is better than 30. Okay? That's a weird one. It doesn't come out nice. It comes out as a funny decimal. Okay? All right?
Well, that was a good lesson, Mr. Taylor.
Your next slide is the left is a bar.